Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Happy Wednesday. How's everyone doing today? We got a new intro song. I do officially own the rights to this intro song, which is pretty cool to say. All right. How is everyone doing today? Smash the like button on your way in. Guys, Bitcoin's chilling. $101,309.85. $310.96. What have you. Let's update our liquidation heat map. Look at that. Another beautifully executed bear trap, just as it was foretold, and the downtrend that we were in has been broken. Looking for a possible retest and continuation of that. Let's update our liquidation heat map and see what we got in the charts for us today. Below, we got 100, 490. And above, we got 101, 966. Sweet. We're definitely going to hit that one above us. We might start making our way towards the Bitcoin Archives target of 106,700 for December. That would be pretty sick. Guys, ETH is also recovering very nicely. I don't remember what I had this on here for. I think it was for an indecisive candle or bearish candle, which didn't turn out to be bearish because we had all those nice wicks to the downside. People bought that crap up like crazy. Total 3 got rejected. This, in my opinion, is my belief for the dump. Total 3 tried to bust through all-time highs. It touched it. It broke above it very, very briefly, very faintly, and then it failed, evidently. Now we're going up for attempt number 2. So fingers crossed we make it. Sol, believe it or not, actually performed quite similarly to what I was expecting. I mean, I could just scoot this and say that that's what's playing out. Now, I guess this will be the indicator for whether or not Sol is leading the altcoin season. If the price action does, in fact, curl back down for one more touch to the bottom and then continue up, then I think it's safe to say that Sol is leading the market, the altcoin market, at least specifically. ADA also recovering very nicely. Still about just over a week behind in price action, but we're getting some pretty decent pushes up, especially for these larger cap coins. SNEC also slowly recovering. There was some news with Cardano, actually, that kind of influenced a little bit of dumpage. LendFi, one of the leading peer-to-peer lending protocols on Cardano, had some kind of vulnerability exposed by the team, and they suggested that people that have loans through LendFi V2 pay off those loans as soon as possible so that they do not continue to be exposed to this vulnerability while they take a look and attempt to fix it. So that was a big deal. A lot of FUD hitting ADA recently, which is usually a bullish sign, so definitely keep an eye on that. Let's see, XRP also recovering very nicely. XRP pretty much erasing the entire dump. Looking great. What else do we got? HBAR. HBAR recovering a little bit. HBAR the other day was down here, so it's at pretty much the same levels. This pump kind of came out of nowhere. It was kind of an anomaly, which I think mitigated a lot of the dumpage here because it was already up so much again. So it's kind of just been hovering in these levels, which is really good. Really good steady price action. Polkadot, I feel awful for Polkadot. They got absolutely decimated. Every time it starts to look really good for Polkadot, they get screwed. But they are recovering quite nicely along with everything else in the market. They're up 8% on the day, looking good. SUI erased the dump entirely. SUI, I was calling for a potential setup for more bullish div, which it did perfectly right here. Bullish div, price is up, RSI is down, played out great. So let me erase this. Looking for SUI to touch this line again. Come back down maybe one more time, maybe not. If it busts out of that, it's going to go crazy. This is the setup for the pressure cooker. If the pressure cooker plays out, then this should go crazy. That's a big if. Now, the only difference here is the pressure cooker normally has 2 bullish divs and 2 bearish divs. So we would need, I guess, a second bearish div right here. And then I would assume it would come back down and then explode. That's what we've seen play out in the past for the pressure cooker, which we have coined ourselves. We've watched it play out a handful of times. Any vet of the channel will tell you. C. Still, I would say it's fair to say that it's still following this trend. If it continues down any further, then I think it's genuinely broken. But, I mean, it is quite a ways out of this zone. So, I guess I would like to see it kind of recouple to this line, because it was perfectly, beautifully following this line above and below. So, if it can just kind of continue that, then I'll feel a lot better about it. CAS, 5.76% on the day. Green. CAS was not cooperating for me, but it did eventually hit my target. I mean, perpendicularly, technically speaking. And then it immediately dumped afterwards. I tried to trade this a million times. I got screwed because I'm kind of a weenie when it comes to trades. So, Hoff said, yo, what's going on, Hoffs? But CAS looks really good. It looks poised for some decent upside if Bitcoin cooperates. Avalanche also recovering very nicely. Avalanche played my move perfectly. We got a bongo cat pattern, which we were discussing the other day. When this is in the price action, it's bearish. When it's in the RSI, it's usually bullish. And what it looks like in the RSI is quite small, actually, but it looks like the spike. It looks like the little curly part, and then it looks like the spike again. That's all you see. When I say bongo cat pattern in the RSI, this is what I'm looking for. When I say it in the price, this is what I'm looking for. And it's usually not good in the price action. Chainlink also recovering pretty decent. Chainlink had kind of a BART situation going on here. I don't know why. Somehow I managed to call this move, and this move. I don't trade Chainlink. I hold Chainlink, but I don't trade it. If I would have made a decent chunk of change. And it perfectly came back down here and retested this upper trend line for support and continued to the upside. I think Chainlink is poised for some pretty decent gains this bull market. Let's see what the all-time high for Chainlink is, actually. I'm curious. Chainlink's all-time high is currently sitting at around $52. I think it's going to break that easily. I think it's going to have no problem breaking that. No problem at all. Maybe 53 even. Yeah. I think Chainlink, anything less than 40 is a steal, in my opinion, because everyone needs Chainlink. I believe they just integrated with some Coinbase product, too. You cannot have a good Oracle if it's not Chainlink. Ricky Ricardo Crypto said, maybe the parabolic bull run will be with us. Hoff said, did you share the stream? I did, Hoff, yes. It's a little bit early today, but I did. Feel free to also share it and tag everyone in the Discord. There's a couple of people having a very large conversation in there. I think it kind of scared everyone away, if I'm being completely honest. Yeah, Chainlink looks great. Doge, I kind of expected a bigger recovery out of Doge, but it has literally been doing this exact same thing since November. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. I don't know if I've ever seen something this consistently sideways as Doge right now. At least not in the beginning of a bull market. It seems like the old people, the old holders, or maybe even the new ones, someone's getting shaken out of their bags, and other people are buying those bags, and it's literally 50-50 even split, which is super interesting to watch. Lunk up 9.02%, retesting this breakout as well. It looks like a successful retest, so this could be poised for some uptrend. This I have on the chart kind of just for fun. This was a scam that played out, or I guess technically it wasn't a scam, it was just a failed experiment that probably ruined a lot of people's lives. So exercise caution if you do decide to trade this. You know that you are taking a risk at something that has previously screwed a lot of people over. Polygon Manic Pole oddly looks very similar to Lunk. They've changed their name like 5 or 6 times, but they actually look like they're doing pretty decent right here. Look at that. They came down. Everyone broke out of a triangle and retested that upper trend line with this recent move. Near got kind of screwed. I was not expecting Near to look this bad. I mean, I guess I could make that argument, but it's pretty sloppy. That's a sloppy argument. I don't like it. Yeah, Near just kind of looks like it came down and maybe tried to retest that. That's kind of sloppy too. What if this was more like this? Yeah, that looks much better. That looks much better. I'm going to get rid of that. That's what I'm going to call for Near. Near is also in this longer term uptrend, just like C. So hopefully it continues to hold that. Chili's, 17.5% recovery today. Beautiful move out of Chili's. Looking to reclaim 13 cents. If it does reclaim that and hold it, could look for some more pretty decent upside out of Chili's. Very impressed with that. Look at this big, nasty 10.5% candle getting absolutely decimated by the bulls. MicroStrategy also, actually MicroStrategy did not give a crap about the crypto market. MicroStrategy looks great right now. DXY also looks relatively decent. Silver, choppy sideways. NASDAQ, new all-time high again. Like it's no one's business. S&P 500 looking to break new all-time highs once more. The ass fractal has never looked better. Bitcoin dominance, 56.79%. Looking for Bitcoin dominance to either retest and continue to the upside or break this and go down so that we can get on with alt season. Guys, the CPI came in, I believe, on expectations today. So that is good news moving forward. Allegedly should not hold the Fed back from lowering interest rates this month. That is just a rumor. I don't know anything more than you do. So don't trade based on that information. Bitcoin is, once again, just chilling above 100K. Let's see. Total Power said, oh, so this is what you message about every night. CT said Pooper. Let's go take a look at Pooper. Did Pooper bond? It did, so I can actually look at it on Deck Screener. Let's go. I got some good news today. Popo made an epic comeback. Let me add Pooper to the watch list. Pooper got super duper Pooper rugged. Pooper looks like shit. Oh my gosh, this is so bad. Guys, this is whenever people are like, why do you only put $5 in? This is why. But I'm not going to turn down this beautiful scene, you know? This is like a Windows wallpaper with a dog pooping in it. They have a Twitter now? No way. Let's go. Okay, I'm going to follow the Twitter. And I'm going to stay a loyal pooper. Poopers for life. Let's see what else we got. Total Power said it's not going to recover till the news gets recovered from selling. And Elon removes all the Doge from circulation. Oh, so this is the JJ stream. This is JJ that streams now. Not Near is a buy before altcoin season, dude. Near holding. And Hoff said, I'm glad I listened to Clint. CT said, LMIO, not looking good yet. We will fly, of course. Total Power said, that looks like my poop before. Damn. Red? That's not good, man. Oh man. Yeah, Near is 1000% one of the bull market holds for sure. The previous all-time high is like, let me go back to it. I did not know actually. I just found out like just a couple weeks ago. Near was around last bull market. I had no freaking idea. But their previous high is $20. It's at $6.80 right now. And they've built a product. They actually have a product. They have an ecosystem. So to fade Near is just silly. Especially at $6.83. Are you freaking kidding me? I think Chainlink is one of the biggest sleepers. Chainlink and Avalanche. Cass. I don't know. There's not much I can say about Cass. It is incredibly profitable to mine Cass. I will say that. And the only reason I know is because I have an NFT project that engages in mining and it profit shares among the holders. And I make quite a bit of money from that damn thing, which is weird because the other one that I had, if you did the math, I would have only made like $8 a year. This one I'm making double digits per month. So within a couple of months, it's going to pay for itself. And then I'm just making profits. And the biggest seller or the biggest profitable mining coin that we are actively mining at the moment is Caspa. And it's a lot of money. But yeah, Bitcoin looks beautiful. Our liquidation points are just above and just below. Yep. Has this changed at all? Let's see. We got 100, 369. Yes, that has changed. So that moved down a little bit. Interesting. And then the one above is 100, 102,005. That moved up. Okay. So they're getting a little more careful, the bears and the bulls. Guys, I did specify both times when these moves were happening. I said, this is a bear trap, and it was a bear trap. I said, this is a bear trap, and it was a bear trap. Technically speaking, this was also a bull trap. And this was also a bull trap. So this was just kind of one gigantic leverage trap over and over again. Hopefully it's over with now. I will say the liquidation heat map looks a lot less violent than it did before, which makes me a lot more comfortable DCAing. Not that I changed up my method anyways. I usually just DCA when I get paid. Hoff said Aave is at 306 now. The next weekly target is 349. Let's go take a look at Aave. Ooh, very nice. So with Aave, we were looking at this long-term uptrend, and I probably said it was going to break above, retest, and continue to the upside, and that's exactly what's playing out. Beautiful. If it does not do this, I would honestly look for it to just kind of slingshot back and forth around this line, because this is the structure for Aave right now. If stuff gets really ugly in the future, I would look for a reaction off of this level, because it's remained faithful to this for several months. August, September, October, November, December. That's 4 months for sure. We're going on 5 right now. 10 more days until 5 months of holding that structure beautifully as support and resistance. And then support again. This is an amazing structure. Aave looks great. What is going on? Yeah, this is awesome. What else do we got? Total power. Also, XRP should just keep getting bought. Look at the 1 day on XRP. They sell Caspa miners cheap. What's your quality? I can't read the chart names. I don't know. I think I'm just streaming at 1080. Yeah, 1080p. 60 FPS. Fahid said, when's Super Moon? I thought Super was doing amazing, weren't they? I still can't believe we didn't buy this, and I kept saying, I'm like, Super looks amazing. And it had just launched. We should have just bought it at launch, bit the bullet. Damn, this thing looks awesome. What's the market cap right now? Supra current market cap is 304 million. Wow. Okay, where can we buy it? Bybit, KuCoin, MXC, Gate. I think all of those require a I forget the word for it already. Oh no. VPN. I think all of those require a VPN if you're in the United States. Total Power said Super 1000X. Aave, those holders that never sold. It says 1080, 60, but I don't know. I missed that boat. Let's look at XRP and Circle Jerk. Let's take a look at XRP. Yeah, my quality might not be that great, if I'm being completely honest. It looks good on my end, though. Like, I got my stream pulled up on my laptop, and it looks decent. But it is a stream, So I'm sure the quality varies depending on internet connection and all that stuff too. I always try to ask, and I feel like people are just trying to be nice sometimes. I ask if my stream looks okay, and they're like, "Yeah, it looks great," but I don't know. XRP had this potential inverse head and shoulders, which it did invalidate back here. It looks like it's kind of doing the same exact thing. Janky inverse head and shoulders right here, which will probably look a lot better on a lower time frame. Yep. Look at that. Beautiful. Inverse head and shoulders potential. Very cool. Very nice. XRP. Is that also a flag? It's like a descending, broadening wedge almost. It's sloppy, but it's there. There's definitely something there. Some kind of something. I know some people get all bent out of shape when the candles like break through the lines, but if you can see a pattern, you can see a pattern. I don't like to use candles, or I don't like to use the wicks. I like to use the candle bodies. People get worked up about that too. TA is subjective though. I will say, being at this price right now, my favorite thing about this right now is it's at $2.43. And when it was here the first time, it was incredibly oversold. Incredibly oversold. Right now, it's at the same exact freaking price, and it's almost reset the RSI to the halfway point, which is great. That means that if it does continue this chop, then it's going to be at the same price, and the RSI is going to be at oversold. I think I said overbought, or I think I said oversold up here. It was overbought over here, incredibly overbought. And right now it's at the halfway point, and if it keeps doing that, then it's going to be oversold at the same price, which is a high. That's a high point on the chart relative to the previous price action. You said it's because your screen is smaller. I have like a 32-inch TV. Your personal box is not full size. I'm using like a 32-inch right now. Also, if the shoulders there, it's there. It doesn't matter if it's higher or lower. Same pattern played out into bear on regular head and shoulders. Yeah, there's definitely some kind of flag or something happening. Bitcoin looking great today. I love that this dump is happening. Kind of resetting alts, and Bitcoin is just almost back to all-time highs. That's freaking awesome. It is a lesson. And I will say, we were getting a little euphoric back here. Alts were at all-time highs. There was new people popping into the chat talking about, should I buy this now? Should I buy that now? Is now a good time to buy this or that? I'm going to buy it for the long term. And we did let everybody know that stuff is volatile, and you should expect 30 to 50% drawdowns during the bull market. Billy said, remember y'all, Super VPN is free if you don't mind the pain in the ass ads. I do have that written down. Total Power said, yeah, if I watch sideways, your box doesn't fit. It's set up for, let me actually get that for you because that is kind of important, I think. It is currently set up to output at whatever aspect ratio YouTube does. 1920 by 1080. 16 by 9 aspect ratio. ETH. I think ETH is going to be fully recovered before the weekend if we continue this upwards momentum. I'm hoping Total 3 can actually break above this previous all-time high and close above it, hopefully on the weekly close, actually. Ada is breaking back into the channel, which I think I drew this maybe overnight. I might have had it drawn yesterday. I'm not sure. A lot of wicks to the downside, which is good. People were buying it up. Snack, looking for a tier 1 listing on Snack pretty soon here. Hopefully. It's entirely speculative. But yeah, everything looks really good. We got a couple of articles to read, guys. I'm going to go through and read some articles to you. We got the daily close contest also coming up in 31 minutes. So remember, the daily close contest, for anyone new, we look at the Bitcoin Binance USDT chart, and you guys try to guess the daily close price. And whoever gets closest without going over wins bragging rights. If you nail the first 5 digits, you win $15. If you nail all 7, you win either a special prize, which will most likely be merch, or $100. That choice is mine. And we start taking submissions 10 minutes prior. We stop 5 minutes prior, and we only take the first 10 people. Article number 1. Alabama should establish Bitcoin reserve, says state auditor. An official in the U.S. state of Alabama produced the litany of benefits a state Bitcoin reserve could bring. Alabama State Auditor Andrew Sorrell has endorsed the establishment of a state Bitcoin reserve in an interview with a local publication. The many pros of crypto. This is actually a good one to read. Let's go. Sorrell is a former state legislator and longtime supporter of cryptocurrency. He told 1819 News that embracing cryptocurrency would attract businesses to the state and enhance the stability of the state's finances. Crypto is here to stay, Sorrell said, and the fight for which states will benefit from it has begun. Furthermore, the states that are first to adopt a tax and regulatory framework that are friendly to crypto will attract business and investment. The introduction of Bitcoin and Ethereum, exchange-traded funds, in the United States makes it possible for the state to invest in those cryptocurrencies as easily as purchasing stock through a brokerage, according to Sorrell. Cryptocurrency represents a better value. Cryptocurrency, is also the most rapidly growing asset class, averaging an astounding 55% a year for the last 15 years. Investing in treasuries and bonds certainly has its place, but earning a 4% yield while inflation is 2.7% is barely breaking even. Sorrell said the Alabama Bitcoin Reserve should be modeled on the federal Bitcoin Reserve promised by President-elect Donald Trump. Since Bitcoin is in a bull market, Sorrell suggested building up the reserve with monthly buys over 2 years. Diversifying away from the US dollar would be prudent. What happens if the dollar ceases to be the reserve currency of the world? What happens if inflation runs 8% again, like it did during post-pandemic era? Bitcoin's value is unaffected by what happens to the US dollar. I mean, I don't know if that's entirely true, but I see what he's trying to say. It's getting to that point. Alabama making slow progress on crypto. The idea that they're talking about this is a step in the right direction, and I fully support this gentleman. Next article. Bitcoin price recaptures $100,000 following funding reset and Coinbase premium return. An overdue reset in the Bitcoin funding rate and the return of a strong spot bid are reasons behind Bitcoin's rally above 100K. After a rocky start to the week, Bitcoin made a strong push above 100,000, and a handful of analysts expected Bitcoin to make a full run at the $110,000 level. The move back to 100,000 comes as the November Consumer Price Index (CPI) report showed a slight uptick in inflation in the United States. Historically, crypto traders have had a tendency to risk off ahead of CPI prints and the U.S. Federal Reserve Federal Open Market Committee (FOMC) meetings before re-entering the market, dependent upon the result of the data. CPI fears brush aside, funding fully reset across the board. Perp spot basis negative, spot is leading. Coinbase premium strong. Things are looking good. I gotta follow this guy. I don't know who this guy is. On the more crypto-focused side, the reemergence of Coinbase premium was an early sign that the spot bid for Bitcoin was back, and the price might make a run toward the range highs in the short term. In addition to strong spot bid on December 11th, liquidations within the futures market also played a role in the push above $100,000. Currently, Bitcoin's price has run into a block of asks in the $101,500 range, and futures liquidation data from CoinGlass suggests that traders will need to press the price in this zone if the goal is to trigger another wave of liquidations that run Bitcoin closer to its all-time high. Hell yeah. All right, let's get back to the Bitcoin price really quick, and let me check the chat. Bahid said, like the stream and subscribe if you're new, of course. Total Power said, what are you using to stream? I am using OBS. ADA might go to 73 though. Watch out for buys. CME gap at 73. Can you have a special hat? I don't have filters if that's what you're asking. At least giving him some food for what he's talking about. Enjoy, I'll let everyone else have a chance. Philly said, so what was the dump about? Just pre-CPI shit? It seems like a combination of pre-CPI and Total 3 rejecting previous all-time highs. Because we literally just got to here. This 1.13 trillion green line was the previous all-time high on Total 3. And it got there, it couldn't break above it, and then eventually it just started tanking. So that price reaction there and CPI, kind of a combined effort of the dump. Bitcoin had a decent sized pullback, which did correlate with Bitcoin dominance, trying to make another run for these resistance levels, which it broke above successfully. So it's kind of a salad of things, if you will. Bahid said, thanks. Waterfly said, use the like button, you degens. Janix said, enters chat. GM everyone. GM everyone. LOL. GM Janix. Yeah, guys, Bitcoin's at $101,264.71, and alts are recovering beautifully. Let's get to our last article here really quick. MicroStrategy is expected to crack NASDAQ 100 Bloomberg Intelligence. Bloomberg Intelligence expects MicroStrategy stock, MSTR, to join the NASDAQ 100 index later in December, with an announcement to come as soon as this week. MicroStrategy is expected to join the NASDAQ 100 stock index on December 23rd, with an announcement coming as soon as this week, according to a post on the X platform. I like that they just keep changing it what they call it. It's usually X, formerly Twitter. By Bloomberg Intelligence analyst Eric Balchunas. The placement will rank MicroStrategy, a software company that became a de facto Bitcoin hedge fund in 2020, among the NASDAQ Stock Exchange's 100 largest stocks by market cap. It will also expose MicroStrategy to hundreds of billions of dollars in institutional capital flows, tracking the widely followed index. MicroStrategy will likely see a 0.47% weight, 40th biggest holding. There's $550 billion of ETFs tracking the index, Balchunas said on December 10th. For instance, inclusion in the NASDAQ 100 will add MicroStrategy to the portfolio of Invesco QQQ Trust, QQQ, an exchange-traded fund with approximately $322 billion in assets under management. MicroStrategy is likely to be added to QQQ on 12/23. That's a lovely Christmas present, with announcement coming 12/13. Moderna likely to get boot. Symbolic. Okay, interesting. Moderna is a biotech company that developed vaccines used against the COVID-19 virus. Balchunas added that MicroStrategy will probably join the S&P 500, the world's most widely followed stock index in 2025. And I would just like to point out, ending that article off, the S&P 500 is once again making a run for new all-time highs. Very cool. We also are going to take another look at the famous ass fractal, which looks amazing right now. S&P has been following it beautifully. The ass fractal does, however, end January 30th, 2025. So we'll see what happens after that. If it continues the same trajectory, or if something happens, or if it is even following it by the time it gets to that point. Bitcoin dominance still kind of chilling around 56, 57 area. Personally, would like to see this pull back. Do I think it's going to happen though? No. I think Bitcoin dominance is going to make one last run up before the end of the month. And I think alts are, I don't know if alts are going to bleed or if they're just going to lag behind Bitcoin, but I think Bitcoin is going to steal the show for the remainder of the month. Somebody said, hi guys, I need to move my cold wallet from OKX. Okay, this is a scam. Yeah, guys, if you ever see this junk in the chat with people talking about their seed phrase and stuff, don't touch it. It's a scam. How do I ban this fucking dude too? I hate these people. Okay, cool. All right. What do we want to look at? What do we want to do, guys? Let's update the liquidation heat map again. We still got 22 minutes until the daily close contest begins. Ooh, look, it's starting to heat up. There's a lot more yellow. We got 74 at 101, 966. Look at that. And then we got 37 at 100, 490. Okay, it's getting tighter. The range is getting tighter. Let's check deck screener. Check our watch list, guys. Popo, out of nowhere, my sweet baby boy, is up 429% today with a 36% candle, eating up most of that. But I do still have my full bag of Popo. I refuse to sell. At one point, it was up over 700%, which is still a far cry from where I initially entered. Looking for this to at least make my money back. And I probably won't sell because I'm arrogant and stupid. Let's see. Philly said, what about the BS about Microsoft wanting to buy MicroStrategy? It doesn't seem likely. I heard that they were talking about buying Bitcoin. I don't know about MicroStrategy. That would be interesting. Janix said, ain't heard that one yet. Fahid said, Philly, they're also saying they want ETH, so who really knows anymore? Fahid said, or it's crypto bros making up nonsense, right? I mean, regardless, people are talking about Microsoft's vote being what dumped us, and I just don't see it. Because they don't hold Bitcoin. And they talked about maybe getting some, and they said, nah, never mind. Why would the price dump? Nothing has changed. You know what I mean? Anderson said, oh shit, I'm going all in on Popo. Anderson, I'm already all in on Popo. It just so happens that my all in has decreased in value about 90%. But I still hold all the Popo that I held previously. My sweet baby boy. Eventually, it'll be worth a whole $25. What do you got, Anderson? You got any alpha for us? Fahid said poo-poo? No, we got poopers. Poopers is different. Where is poopers? Probably way down here. I can't believe this. Do you guys remember this from the freaking stream? Look at this thing. Oh my gosh, people are still trying to resurrect it. But look at this. I was pulling this up because it was at like $7 billion market cap or something. I was like, this is a complete rug. And it kept going up, and I marked it just before we got off. I said I'm going to mark it, and we're going to look at it the next day. And that was yesterday, I think, was the next day. And they one-clipped it right after it got off stream. I was so pissed that I missed it, but damn. When you guys see something that just launched at several billion-dollar market cap, be careful, because it might be a honeypot. What else do we got? Pooper. I was going to look at Pooper for Fahid, because he was interested in Pooper. This thing took a shit, believe it or not. No pun intended. It did bond, though. So that's cool. Guys, take some time maybe and purchase some shambles for yourself. It was sniped when it launched, but they have since PvP'd and rugged each other, and we are now free to go. There might be over 20 holders. I'm not sure if this goes over 20. You guys can check out the bubble map and see who holds what. This is Fahid's coin. I've been DCAing into it. Other people probably have been too, and it's a fun time. But again, treat it as a gamble. This looks like the Cardano logo if it like got sick. Can you zoom out? Or is this all 20 holders? Is that everyone? What are these 3 gigantic wallets? That's a little frightening. No. 1.74, 1.2, 1.2. That's not bad. Less than 1%. The bonding curve has 93% of it. Hell yeah. Yeah, do with that information what you will, guys. Don't be obligated to purchase. WF Capital said, yo. Let's see. Jeremy said, Pepe, I'm guessing, /hopping. Anderson said, should have bought the dip. LOL. Teached you. I know, that's what I said, dude. As soon as I saw Popo, I was like, fuck, I should have been buying this whole time. My only alpha is Fartcoin to the moon. Let's go check out Fartcoin. The only reason Fartcoin is successful is because it's relatable. I'm just kidding. I actually don't know why. Damn. Oh my gosh. What's going on with Fartcoin? What in the world? It's at $500 million market cap? Whoa. Fartcoin is looking good. 77.31. 77.16. Okay, so there's no bearish div. There's zero bearish div right now. I mean, there was bullish div. This right here, this beautiful, beautiful bullish div setup would have been an amazing trade if you would have taken that trade. You would be up a simple 237%. Very cool, very nice. Guys, Fartcoin for the win. Let's go. WF Capital said, yo, Euro, Biao, telling you guys 350 million market cap. Jeremy, you said Doge has always gone sideways or downward for excruciatingly long periods of time, interspersed with quick bursts. Yeah, we were looking at it earlier. Doge is definitely choppy sideways right now. And it's been doing the same exact thing for at least a month. This is super duper sideways, and the moves look identical, each one. You got pop, dump, pop, dump, pop, dump, pop, dump, pop, dump. And it's just staying in this tight range. I mean, I guess technically it's not a tight range. If you do trade this, you could make 27% on each move, up and down. Down is probably even more. No? Down. Oh no, 20% down. Let's see. Boop doop doo. Tishu, did I miss your chat? Hang on, I saw you in there. I thought I read it. Tishu said, good evening. Do you use a cold wallet? I do not. No, I just use light wallets, or I don't use hardware wallets, no. Just self-custody. Like I got my seed phrase and stuff, you know. Let's go look at Biao. Okay. Ooh. Continuing the uptrend that we outlined. Very nice. That would have been a great buy on that touch. You'd be up 73%. Wow. It's at 46 million right now. I will say, and I wasn't going to share this, but I'm going to now. There's a gentleman on Twitter or X who is a top 100 holder of Doge, I think? Of Pepe, I'm sorry. Top 100 holder of Pepe, who shared his meme coins of choice, and one of them is Biao. Then we also got Pepe, Fred, Giga, Mudang, Axel, Chill Guy, and Sneck. Just saying. Do with that information what you will. Biao looks very nice, very cool. Anderson said, Lily, let me go through the chat really quick. She's banging all the guys. Philly said, I can't even find where to buy Popo. Philly, you gotta go through a Dex. Janik said, your wallet? LOL. Janik said, where are you all buying coins? You know, you can just buy right from wallet. I go to Dex Screener. Fahid said, don't forget to like the stream and subscribe. Let's get to 500 end of year. I want to be at 500 ASAP, guys. End of year would be amazing. Anderson said, I use Jupe. That's for Sol specifically. Janik said, evening, teach you. Fahid said, remember, not financial advice. In a bear, a cold wallet is your friend. Janik said, fuck me, you're damn it. Army of Turbo said, hey bros, great show. Appreciate you, Army of Turbo. Don't forget to smash the like button and share the stream with your friends and family. And if you're new, please consider subscribing. Are you a meme coin? I think you are. I recognize your PFP. Tishu said, I use multiple cold wallets, even those I don't fully trust, but I don't think it's much safer than a hot wallet. So why do you risk it? Why do I risk it? What do you mean? I have several wallets with all of my holdings. We were gonna look up Lily as well. Lily. Oof. Is this that OnlyFans thing? The group queen? This one makes me feel icky. I mean, it's holding from its launch, which is nice. Up 1,793% from the... Is that the launch, or is that just the bonding curve? I imagine that's just the bonding curve, right? See, what's nice about seeing coins that actually hold above their entry, their, like, entry on the deck screener, is you know that there's not just one dev that's, like, looking to frickin' one clip the whole thing. It's just, it's nice to see, even if it is 101 guys per day. 101 transactions on the soul. Yeah. Splo's up 58% on the day. Naked Jim has been performing quite well, oddly enough, because it's a weird one. It's definitely a weird one. But, well, let's go to the daily. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't look awful. It really doesn't. I don't think I'll ever buy any, but it exists, and it doesn't, like, I don't hate it, which is really saying something, because I feel like I hate quite a few things. Polkadot. Still feel for Polkadot. Army of Turbo said Turbo equals first meme coin created by AI. That's what I thought. I thought that there was something about it. Let's go take a look at Turbo. Turbo, how are you going to come in here and not shill your bags right off the bat? I'm just kidding. I appreciate you. Yeah, we've definitely looked at this before. Look at that beautiful performance. Oh my gosh. You should be shouting this from the rooftops. That's like a lovely uptrend. I don't know. This is just kind of beautiful to look at, if I'm being completely honest. It's lovely. Is it supposed to be a turtle? Turbo Token began as a bold experiment in cryptocurrency creation. Inspired by the power of artificial intelligence, the project's creator turned to GPT-4 with a simple challenge: create the next great meme coin. A decentralized, community-driven crypto adventure. They have a Twitter and a website and a Telegram and a Discord. I like Discord. Do I follow them? I feel like I do. No, I don't. Interesting. I will now. 101,000 followers. Wow. No way. They're getting listed on Coinbase? What? Hell yeah. That's awesome. Congratulations. Very cool. Let's see. Ricardo Crypto said subscribe to the channel and ding that notification bell. Smash the like button and join our community. Yeah, guys, little shameless self-promotion here. If you guys go into the description of the video, which I'll show you, there's a bunch of cool stuff for you. You guys can send me money to support the channel via crypto or whatever Cashapp, Venmo, PayPal you guys want to do. If you sign up for Coinbase, Bitunix, or OurBit using my affiliate link, that also helps the channel. Follow me on Twitter. Join our Discord. The Discord is not my Discord. It is a Discord that I came from. It's like a family of like-minded crypto folk, and it's just a fun time. If you're new especially, I highly recommend joining the Discord. Anyone has any questions, everyone in the Discord helps each other out. It's a very cool place. The Telegram is my Telegram. It is in its infancy. There's only like 9 or 10 people there. But Dave, every once in a while, will share some pretty good alpha. And it's very rare, but it does happen. And then the last link is our merch. Go check it out. This also helps support the channel. We got some fun hats. We got some cool hoodies. We got some Cardano meme coin merch. We got some t-shirts, and we got like mugs and stuff like that. Michael Saylor mugs, sweatpants, desk mats. It's a fun time. So definitely check that stuff out. What else do we got in the chat? Fahid said a cold wallet is safer than a centralized exchange for sure, since it's not your keys, not your crypto. Hence, for me, a cold wallet is for holding long term. A SEX is for trading and taking profits. Tishu said, well, if you get a virus in your PC or smartphone, it could extract the private key and drain the wallet. At least that's what I've heard. With a cold wallet, that can't technically happen. I have my seed phrase written down on a piece of paper. I did not have it saved digitally. And I only access my hold wallets on my MacBook. I do not access any of this information on my Windows PC. Billy said, I use the Antique Trust wallet. Tishu said, agree, Fahid. Thanks for your thoughts. Turbo shared a bunch of heart eyes. Appreciate you, Turbo. WF Capital said, I sold out on Turbo. Philly said, my holdings are 1-to-1 BSC. WF Capital said, to buy bow. Nice. Biao. Hop said, I like Trust. Army of Turbo said, Coinbase listing tomorrow. Hell yeah, that's awesome. It's a Toad. Okay, Toad makes more sense. Tishu said, I use Trust too. Hop said, I use Exodus also. Billy said, 1,073%. Ugh. Hoff said, I was 30 minutes behind still listening about Aave, lol. Billy said, JJ, aren't the new coins at risk for rugging though? Yes, they are. They always are. Army of Turbo said, great stuff, bros. Hoff said, I never got a new Turbo. Now I need to. Tishu said, I used Atomic Wallet in the past and almost shit myself when something happened and supposedly wallets were being drained. I immediately stopped using it and imported the Scene and Trust wallet and moved it. Billy said, Tishu, that would scare the F out of me. Army of Turbo said, welcome, brother. The Turbo community radiates positivity. Hell yeah. Yeah, Tishu, hardware wallets seem to have issues just as much as anything, so it's kind of just a matter of diversity, to me at least. As long as I diversify, I can't get fully rugged on anything. So I got a couple of different wallets holding all of my assets. But yeah, I always save my seed phrase on a piece of paper. 2 pieces of paper in secure locations. Some people like carve it onto pieces of metal and stuff, which is also a really good idea, because if like your house burns down or something, then you can still access your seed phrase, you know? Let's update our liquidation heat map. We got 4 minutes until the daily close contest begins. If you guys are new, the daily close contest, we go to the Binance USDT chart, Binance Bitcoin USDT chart, and we try to guess the daily close price of Bitcoin. It starts 10 minutes prior to the daily close, and it ends 5 minutes prior, and we only take the first 10 entries. Closest without going over wins bragging rights. If you nail the first 5 digits, you win $15. If you nail all 7, you either win a special prize, which will more than likely be merch, or $100, which is determined based on my choosing. Yeah, we got a lot of yellow up above us. 74 million, 101,966, and then 100, 490. 101,966, 100, 490. Yep. Very cool. 3 more minutes until the daily close contest commences. Yeah, that's awesome. Congratulations to the Turbo community. That's sick. Oh shoot, Lily is number 1 right now. Jeez. We got Eric Cartman, Gluigi, XRP Nut, Smelling Money, Pepelon. That's funny. 100x. Jeez. Oh man. Army of Turbo said, just followed you on X, bro. Appreciate you, man. I'll give you a follow back. JWaz Avenger said, yo, JJ. Hoff said, I'm dead, Philly. JWaz Avenger said, hope you are good. L Meow and BCat, please. JY, remind me after the daily close contest. We got 2 minutes. Tishu said, Tangem is awesome. Smartphone only, cold wallet, NFC required. Nice. Hoff said, this guy has scraps of paper that hold his whole livelihood. Well, where do you guys save them? In your freaking computer? Army of Turbo said, just followed you on X, bro. Janix said, I have a backup of all my seed phrases on 2 pieces of paper that each contain half of each seed. That's a good idea. 2 separate physical locations that does not include where I live. That's a good idea, too. Tishu said, that's my concern. He wants to buy a house. So for me, that's too much crypto and hot wallets. Billy said, JJ, what do you use that tells you the newly created coins while also keeping you somewhat rug-proof? I don't know anything about rug-proof. Everything can rug. Ask me after the daily close contest, though. We got to get JY's stuff, Al Meow, and BCat, and then Philly's question after the daily close contest. Less than 1 minute to go. Guys, the biggest thing with daily close contest, if you do not see your message, if you don't see me putting your message on the chart, you might have to resubmit it. If you put the decimal in your guess, YouTube will think it's a phone number or something, or a link, and they won't include it. So make sure that I'm typing it on there. You guys got to get in before the 5-minute mark. If you miss the 5-minute mark, you will not be entered. The rules are strict. Janix said, what the F? Is this going to be the highest ever daily close? I'm not sure. It's a good question. Ops is putting a penny in his again for some reason. He has not learned. I am in live chat. Another helpful thing, if your guys' thing doesn't go through and you submit it in the Discord and let me know in the chat, I can go grab it from there. And that way it'll be time-stamped as well. Tishu said, anyways, thanks for the input, guys. And JJ, get a cold wallet. Ledger and Tangent seem like a good combo. I will think about it, but I'm poor. So if they cost money, I'm probably not going to do it. For the record, though, I don't have my wallets like accessible on my computer at all times. Crypto Close said I messed up. You can change it. You can change it. You got time. JY's Adventure 101 300. Billy 101. Janix 101 201 01. Crypto Clo changing his answer. Copy, 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 copy. Oops. Anybody else? We got less than 3 minutes left. WF Capital 101 165. Copy, copy, copy. Bam. Guys, if you are interested, me and WF Capital and hopefully Drew will be playing DayZ later, and we are going to stream it. We got Tishu coming in with the double entry. Off said, I have a stormy relationship with the penny. Pretty funny. That's pretty good. That's good. I like it. There's so much lore with Hoffs in this freaking contest already. It's pretty great. Philly said, Hoffs, that penny is gonna wreck you. Janik said, I can change it to like 101, 215, 01 if that's nicer. Tishu, you gotta tell me which one to put it. Or Janix, I'm sorry. You better hurry up. So we got everyone. No one's missing. Janix said, I feel bad for Crypto Clo. Go with 215. Okay, I'm doing it. 101, 215.01. Copy, copy, copy. Janix is changing. All right, we got less than 1 minute. Anybody else? Anybody else at all? If you guys get in late and you like, please put mine in, I'm going to tell you no. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. Tease Juice said, had to do it like that. It didn't go through with the whole number. Yeah, that's what happens, man. I don't know why it happens. It only happens to certain people. Oh, you guys are in trouble. John got in time. Oh, shit. John coming in at the last second. The ultimate troll. Holy shit. He's going to fucking win, too. Son of a bitch. He did it again. Every time John shows up, I'm like, my God. That's Jason Bourne. Oh, Byron got in too. Oh, shit. Damn, I was just going to talk about John letting you guys win today, but I guess he's not. John gives 0 fucks. He's not willing to let a day go by without his victory. And that's it. That's it. Time's up. Time's up. Time's up. All right, let's put them in order. 101, 01, 01. Fucking Hoffs is just trying to fuck with my brain. You guys know I'm not good at numbers. 101, 300. JY's Adventure goes up, 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 up. And so does this one. Do. Copy. Bam. And then we got 101, 215. Janix copy goes above Crypto Clo. And then we got 101, 000. Yep, that goes there. 101, 165. This goes above 165, above Hoffs. 101, 033. This goes above Philly and Hoffs. Right? 101, yep. And then 101, 978. This goes above everyone. Damn. And then Byron, 100, 999. Copy. This goes above. It goes right there, actually. 100, 999, 101, 101, 010, 101, 033, 101, 165, 199, 215, 300, 978. Very cool. We are in order. I still got 4 minutes left. Who do I think is going to win? I'm not going to say John because that's the cheap answer. I'm going to say we are at 101, 147 right now. We got 4 minutes to go. I'm going to say it's probably going to be fucking John. I'm going to say JY's Adventure. Damn you, John. All right, what do we got going on in the chat? Billy said YouTube won't allow phone numbers, really? I don't know if it's phone numbers or if they just think that it's links. Billy, is that your fucking phone number? Oh, that's pretty good. Billy said YouTube. Yep, Hoff said John typing out words is making it confusing. He deserves to lose. Actually, John's the only one whose YouTube will like fully submit it every single time. WF Capital said, I'll be on with you in a bit. I have to go to the hospital with my mom's dog. All right, man. I'll hit you up in chat. Hoff said I had a 215 area code when I lived there. Billy said, no, new rule. You can't submit your entry unless you were already in chat since 6:30 p.m. EST. I actually kind of like that rule. I'm not gonna implement anything yet though. Byron said, shut up, Philly. Hoff said, that's actually a good rule, Philly. John is now showing up at 6:49. Philly said John sets an alarm. I have an alarm set too. John probably does set an alarm. It probably just says, go fuck with JJ's chat. On the phone with Dad. Tell Dad we said hi. He's probably like, Dad, these kids are so fucking stupid. I keep whooping their ass at this game. I know I can win. I just don't want to take money from the host. It is 6:58. We got less than 2 minutes to go. For some reason, Fahid misses every single entry. I don't know why. He was just here too. He's a busy boy. Hoff said John is $800 off at this very moment. Yes, but as soon as as long as the price gets up to 101, 300 and a penny, John would win. No, he wouldn't. I'm sorry. It's closest without going over. I'm wrong. I'm wrong. So it would be JY's Adventure. John said that's because I mean to guess 100,000. Oh well. But it's fine. Cashapp said, what guys? May the leverage be in our favor, lol. Exactly. We got less than 1 minute to go. This is the candle that determines the winner. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? 101, 119, and 28 cents. Who's gonna take it? It would be Hoffs. Lights. Like, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? 101, 119, and 28 cents. Is this where it's gonna close? Because that's kind of boring. Price is not moving anymore. It is officially frozen. No one's transacting. Interesting. Wow. I don't know if I've ever seen it this still. It's kind of creepy. Oh, there it goes. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. We got 101, 125 even. Very cool. Very nice. I believe the winner today, for real this time, is Mr. Michael Hofferica. Spam the bananas in the chat for Hoffs. Congratulations. You are the winner. Finally. After years of torment and turmoil. Closest without going over. Congratulations. Hell yeah. Hoffs is the winner today. John did not take it, and even if he had guessed correctly, he would have lost. John's winning streak is over, defeated by Mr. Hoffs. Let's go! Congratulations. Don't. Is that? Did I fuck it up again? Don't tell me that. No, he went. Oh, you're right. Son of a bitch. Oh my god! I didn't mean to do that, I swear to god. Congratulations, Tishu, for defeating John. I can't make this shit up, man. I swear to god. I really did not know that. I got no words, man. I got no words. I'm embarrassed. Congratulations, Tishu, for winning. Guys, spam the bananas in the chat for Tishu. I swear to god, I'm not doing that shit on purpose. I swear to god, every fucking time. I think I just want Hoffs to win that bad. Damn. Oh no. Maybe now we can head to 700 BCH. Bitcoin Cash. What is 700 BCH? I gotta do something special for Hops. I keep fucking that up. I'm so sorry. Tishu is the winner, though. We cannot take away from Tishu's victory. Tishu won bragging rights, guys. Don't forget to spam the bananas in the chat and send him your unsolicited nudes. Hops, I owe you a movie ticket or something, man. It's become like cyberbullying at this point. And I'm not even doing it on purpose. My brain is like, Hoffs won. Hoffs won. Hoffs won. And then I'm like, yep, Hoffs is the winner. Damn. It's so fucked up. I swear to God, I'm not doing it on purpose. I swear. Now the price is dumping. There is deep-seated lore with Hoffs in this contest. He will win eventually. He's won twice. By my mistake. There's too many ones. There's too many ones. You know, we've reached, what is it, 6 digits now? There's 5. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 8 digits. There's too many digits. It's freaking me out. My poor little Midwestern bearded bald brain can't comprehend numbers. It's fucked up. It's just fucked up. This is why Hoffs uses his non-modded fucking account. He's sick of my shit. I told you, Hoffs. I told you were trying to fuck with it. Fahid, don't rewatch it. It's a shit show. Oh man. My face hurts. I need to like automate the process. My face hurts so bad. Ooh. Oh. Bitcoin is currently trading at $101,055.41. Congratulations, Tishu, the winner of today's contest. Not Hoffs. Hang on. No, Hoffs lost by more than a penny. I just fucked it up. I said that Hoffs won again, and he didn't. I really thought that he did, though. I was convinced. I was fully convinced. Again. There was too many ones, man. Too many ones. You can't make this shit up. Yeah, is that the highest daily close ever? Let's go check it out. It is. Yes, it is. That is the highest daily close in the history of Bitcoin, guys. You witnessed it here. First, JJ's Cryptic Corner, where he fucks up his contest every single day. Don't forget to tune in every day for the daily close, where you too can be falsely announced as the winner of the contest. At least it's not like life-changing money where I'm fucking people. I'm like, you won $1 million. Then I'm like, oops. Didn't. Like when Steve Harvey fucked up the Miss America or Miss USA or Miss fucking World or whatever the fuck. Let me see. What was that? It's Miss Universe. Yeah, he announced the wrong Miss Universe. That was so fucked up. Now I know how he feels on like a really small eyedropper scale, but I've done it twice. So I got 2 eyedroppers. Oh, man. Philly said, movie ticket, Hops lost by a penny. Philly said, JJ, I swear you're pulling a Steve Harvey. You announce a Miss America winner, then go, oops, wrong one. That's exactly what's happening. That's exactly what's happening. Yeah, guys, previous all-time high close was 101,109.59 cents. Current all-time high close is 101,125 even. Hell yeah. Whew. Yeah, look at that. Look at that dumpy, ruggy bear trap, which we did previously right here. Beautiful. And now, hopefully, we just kind of do this again. Same exact thing where it goes up, a little bit down, and then skyrocket. Is that what's going to happen? Are we looking for a $107,000, $108,000 Bitcoin by Christmas? That would be pretty sick, wouldn't it? I like that. Offset, actually, that was Miss Universe, Philly. Yeah, I just looked it up. Damn. What about the aliens that like are watching from space and we're like Miss Universe, and then they're like, what the fuck? We were literally on our way. We live fucking 10,000 light years away. You guys couldn't give us a fucking minute? Oh my gosh. I can't believe I fucked up the contest again. Hop said, I feel like Miss Universe Watch 1 got called wrong. Which one got called wrong? Let's see. Let's see. Was it Miss Columbia? Yep, it was Miss Columbia. Hoffs is Miss Columbia. Hoffs, you gotta change your name. You gotta change your name to Miss Columbia. Hoffs Columbia. That's the one. Man. I can't believe that. I'm speechless. I have nothing to say. I can't even Steve Harvey it. At least he had like charisma about it, you know? He's like, I'm sorry, I fucked up. I don't know, I think I'd kill you. I thought I won Miss Universe and then you just take that shit away from me. All right, let's go see how the market's reacting. We got ETH. Everything's going to be super duper chill for like the next half hour, probably. That's how it usually goes. Boring as crap. XRP, let's see if XRP continues on this funky trend that it's in. H-bar, Polkadot. SUI looks amazing. Kind of flabbergasted at this price action. C and CAS. Oh, guys, Off the Grid apparently got a huge update. We got to play Off the Grid on stream again. I was getting pretty decent at like actually managing PvP. And then I started playing DayZ, which in the server that I'm in, there's like no people. So I'm just kind of, it's like a survival simulator. It's fun. It's definitely fun. But then when you do run into people, you just get absolutely decimated. Hoff said Latin women are amazing. White women stink. Hoff said I'm going to contact her and say, yeah, but it hasn't happened to you twice. Fahid said, when Off the Grid on iOS. Fahid, you got to get a computer, man. We got to build you a PC. The one that I'm on was only a couple $100. Billy said, JJ, if it's your mistake, you should let both of them win. I mean, it's bragging rights, so they can both win. Hoffs has gotten more attention than Teach Juice since the announcement. What's the poll target on XRP? If that is indeed a flag, I can never find the damn chart. If that is indeed a flag, then the target is, see, I'm going to do both. People like to do this, and people like to do this. And we watched both of them play out. So if it's a shorter one, and it breaks out, it's looking at 331, which is the previous all-time high. If it's the longer one and it breaks out, then it's 380. So those are your two potential targets if it breaks out from this exact location that it's at right now. Polkadot's turning green, or it's trying to at least. I really, really, really want Polkadot to start doing really good. I like genuinely feel awful for the diehard Polkadot people. Because there's nothing wrong with the coin. Their treasury funds got like kind of misspent. But that's not their fault, you know. They voted to spend it on marketing, and the marketing was just handled poorly. I don't know, man. I don't know. Total 3 seems to be reacting quite well to the close. Bitcoin itself. I don't like that 4-hour candle. That is a... I think that's a gravestone doji. But it did not turn red. It's still green. But that long wick to the upside is not good. We did, however, just have that on ETH, and ETH did not give a crap. Right here, and ETH was red. Did not give a crap. Dojis, we did look it up. Dojis play out 55% of the time, so it's quite a useless indicator, to be completely honest. I like looking at the wicks, though. If there's a shit ton of wicks to the downside, then that means that there's heavy demand, at least during that time frame of that candle. Tishu said, "You think the biggest bull gains on altcoins are yet to come or already here?" I think they're yet to come for sure. Most alts still haven't even touched their previous highs. Some have moved up a lot, though, like Sol and Aave. Right. Let's update our liquidation heat map, see if we've hit anything, see if anything's changed. 101, 966, 100, 490. Yep, still the same. Let's see, what else do we got? Anything super duper green yet? No. SUI is the most green, which doesn't surprise me. It was the most green yesterday. They're getting a lot more momentum than everything else. This is like, SUI just keeps continuously getting new all-time highs. Where are they at in CoinMarketCap? They are, oh, they're lower than Chainlink? Interesting. Market cap 12.8 billion. So if they double, they'll probably flip Tron. And then they'll be gunning for Cardano's spot. Interesting. Oh, Tether reclaimed number 3. Interesting. Bitcoin, ETH. 2 trillion. Half a trillion. Yeah, it's just interesting to see because there's like brackets. There's like the single-digit billion-dollar club. There's the double-digit billion club. And then there's the triple-digit billion club. And then there's the trillion club. It's very, very interesting. I don't know. Charts and money markets fascinate me. Billy said somebody needs to make a Luigi coin. They did already, Philly. So they already made that and it blew up. Hoff said, is there anything in stocks that is like these liquidation maps we use on crypto, or is it more of a crypto thing? I don't know, actually. That's a good question. Bitcoin liquidations, liquidation chart, Prime, Trading View, Bitcoin liquidation map, liquidation buffer. Bitcoin sees most liquidations since 2021 as crazy reset. Liquidation indicator. Whoa, I just got like a huge whiff of like my grandma. It's weird. Like grandma perfume. It like blasted me in the face. That was weird. There's nobody else in the apartment either. I don't think this apartment's haunted. I've lived here for like 10 years, but we've been experiencing some weird shit on stream. Liquidations. Yeah, no, this is chart prime. I don't know what the fuck this is talking about. Huh. But I guess what is this number in reference to? Because Bitcoin's sitting way the hell above this, so I don't know, it's not Bitcoin. I don't know. That's junk. I guess there isn't. It doesn't seem like there is. Liquidation level tools show different charts. Liquidation indicator, bookmap knowledge base. I hate this one. This one drives me crazy. No. I guess there isn't with stocks, which is kind of interesting. Billy said, JJ, look at Moodang on the 15-minute on KuCoin. Is that a scam wick? Billy, usually, especially with on KuCoin, 15-minute, especially on KuCoin and like other exchanges that are like not. Are you talking about this one? This wick right here? No, that's not a scam wick. This little baby thing? This right here? Nope. Moodang is quite volatile. And I think we explained these the other day. It's more than likely market buys and market sells kind of conflicting with one another. Some dudes clearly panicked here and they market sold, and there was no liquidity right here all the way down to this level right here. There was one or however many market buys or limit buys at 30 cents. And because this guy was freaking out and he just clicked market sell, the price immediately went down and grabbed that, like really quick. The guy right here was like, I want to sell my shit. And the exchange was like, okay, there's nothing here for you to sell. There's nobody buying here. And he just said, fuck it, market sell. And they were like, all right. And they grabbed that really quick and then went right back up. Just a quick snatch. It's like scalpers. Think of it like scalpers. There was nobody willing to purchase his Moodang up here. There was a scalper down here that was willing to purchase it. This guy was like, fuck it. He sold it for a quick buck or quick liquidity. And then this guy down here immediately made that much profits. That's a good way to look at it. Before the W, at the start of the W, it's an uptick wick. You're talking about this? Yeah, no, that's the same situation. Somebody did a market buy and there was no sells down here. There was probably a limit sell up here. This guy wanted to sell his Moodang right up there. And this guy at the bottom was impatient. And they said market buy. And the exchange went, okay, here you go. The closest one we can get for you is 44 cents. And this guy down here ended up with 44 cents, which then I think is a 10% drop. So as soon as he hit market buy, he would have been down 7% immediately. It's usually due to lack of liquidity. Now, that's not to say it's not a scam wick. If I was an exchange and I saw Philly opened up a short here, a 10x short, and his liquidation level is 44 cents, then I, as the exchange, could then create fake accounts that are trying to market buy and market or limit buy or market buy and limit sell that will push the price up here and liquidate you. The problem there is the exchange would then have to make sure that there was no other prices in between here. So they'd have to like buy and trade all the way up here and then eat that wick. Or just make sure that there's no, like, it depends. It's which is why it's kind of impractical when people think that exchanges are stop hunting. I'm sure they are. It's just not on every single asset. You know what I mean? And there might be a way for them to automate the process that it happens really quick, but it's kind of impractical to think that that happens to everyone. And it's almost pretentious to think like, ooh, the exchange wants my money. They're coming after me. Nobody gives a fuck about you. How much money are you trading with? Because I bet you there's people with more money trading on their platform that they can just as easily take advantage of. You know what I mean? It's existentialism at its finest. Okay. Hoff said, what a dumbass market selling. That's what happens, man. John said, FML, a work friend, and my dad both asked me how to buy crypto this week so far. JWaz Adventure said, any ENU, please. Contract address. All right, let's go take a look. And then he said, hold on, did that copy? Yeah, copy. Hoff said, John, that's overrated. What kind of how you feel about my movie takes? JWaz Adventure said, want to see your TA, please, even if there are risks involved. Just have fun, said Yo-Yo. Philly said, that's what an actual, then what's an actual scam wick? It's up to interpretation. Teach you said, aka stop hunt. Exactly. Billy said, so KuCoin would fraudulently wick me just to liquidate? They could. I'm not saying they do. It's just possible. All right, let's go take a look at any Inu. Bam. See, guys, this is how you do it. Paste the contract address, and then I can pull it up. No problem. Okay. So you had a big uptick in volume here. All of this volume was very, very stagnant and low. And you can see it's visibly higher over here. But it's also still pretty stagnant, but it is visibly larger volume on this side of the spike. You're also trading in a range. That range is probably this. And you've broken out twice, it looks like. The second attempt was a lot faster of a failure. The first time you got a big spike. The second time you got a little spike and then some chop, and then it kind of died off. Did a W at the bottom. More test, another M, and then it kind of swooped up, and it's now breaking out or attempting to break out. So what I would want to see, now this top level, I guess, is up for interpretation. You can move this as you please. But sticking with my original drawing, which does seem to be the top for the most part. You got your attempted breakout. What I want to see is this breakout, retest, confirm above this level, and then a continuation to the upside. That's the biggest thing. And we've seen this trading range happen quite a few times. It's kind of like an accumulation. Like people come in and they react and they buy like crazy, and then the market reacts, people sell, and then as like a collective, everyone decides we're going to start accumulating here, and they accumulate. And then you get this W, this resistance, W again, M, W. Meanwhile, there's people in here that have been buying the whole way, tops and bottoms, because they know that it's going higher. And then eventually that happens, and you get your breakout, your retest, and your continuation. Now, that does not mean that this is a surefire breakout. Continue it, because you could have made the argument right here too, and it didn't. It just broke right back down. So what you want to see, because this also does kind of look like an M, it would be an M on a shorter term time frame. What you want to see is that surefire support right here, and then continuation to the upside. I could see this doing the MW, and then retest and continue as well. Regardless, if it is bullish and it wants to continue to the upside, you do want to see, no matter what, a retest, like permission granted upside. That's what I would want to see. We've watched the accumulation box kind of play out on a couple different assets. Let's go to the dailies, see what else we can see. And let me pull up the RSI as well. Yeah, the RSI looks really good on the daily. Potential inverse head and shoulders right here on the daily RSI. So look for that to break out and continue to the upside. Potentially, I guess you could argue that maybe, no. Yeah, I don't know. Just keep an eye on that. You do have nothing else, actually. It looks pretty tame outside of all that. Overall uptrend still since launch, which is great. It's a little bit hard to tell, but when I put this here, if you watch the horizontal line at the very end here, you can see that it is higher. Let me make the line a little bit thinner too. So yeah, kind of in a higher volume accumulation area. And this is also makes it easier for you to see that this right here is a lot higher volume than this whole area right here. Which means there's like renewed interest in the project, which is what you want. So yeah, what I would look for is breakout, retest, continuation. And if it does fail, then it could potentially either go back down to the middle of this range and use that as support, or go all the way back to down to the bottom. Or it could do the MW thing that I drew. Thanks, JJ. I think the same thing too. Once it breaks there, it will fly. Well, that's my alpha call for today. It's a multi-chain meme coin on ETH, Sol, AVAX, FTM, and 16 other L2s. Nice. Wow, I had no idea. What else do we got? What else do we got? Billy said, Tishu said, could be market makers and not the exchange itself. That too, yeah. Billy said, wasn't there a scam wick on Coinbase last year? That was like 10K or something. I think you're thinking of Binance US had a Bitcoin wick to 8K during the bull market, actually. Which that I believe could also be a liquidity thing because there was not a lot of liquidity on Binance US at the time, and some poor fool market sold his Bitcoin on Binance US, and some lucky bastard had a spot buy, a limit buy order set for 8K, and it got filled, and that man was like immediately in like 300-400% profit, which is crazy. I will say I did save those other requests from you guys. Hang on. We got... Oh, no, I did not. I lied. Okay, I guess I didn't get the chance. Whoops. You guys asked for me to look at some stuff earlier, so if you guys want me to look at them, just resubmit your ask in the chat. I think it was JY, actually. Okay. Banana Cat. I do believe this was one of them. We've somehow called this like 3 times successfully, which is crazy. I was looking at this yesterday, and the only thing is, we've had these successful moves so far, and we've called it all 3 times. What's the move now? You know what I mean? It starts to get scary once you're right that many times. You want to kind of count your blessings and walk away. But I don't know. I don't know. Let's see if we can come up with something. You got that line right there. That's like hard line resistance. Cannot get above that price. But it keeps trying. Keeps coming down and grabbing some more liquidity. Came down to grab some right here. At this point in the chart, and right here. Like broke down, bounced off of that, broke down some more. Resistance, resistance, resistance. Support. Resistance, resistance. Support. Resistance, resistance, resistance. Okay, so this... Actually, I would just call it this 10 level, probably. Super duper psychological level. You definitely want to see some kind of positive reaction off of this. If I was trading this, I would look for the same thing as the other thing that we were just talking about, a breakout retest of this and then a continuation to the upside. You want it to break the price and then come back, ask for permission. Can I go and try 14 again? Yes. Bam. And then if it breaks it, And then you're looking for that same exact scenario. Breakout, retest. Can I try 20? Yep. Go right ahead. Is that going to play out that way? It could. It very well could. It seemed to have done that the whole way. Maybe that's what it was. It's just price levels. 75 perhaps. Yeah, that could have been it. Resistance, resistance, support, support right here. Resistance, resistance, resistance. Support, 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 support. Yeah. So it seems to be just psychological price levels playing out on Banana Cat. And it's got the age. It's a year, a month, and 19 days old, the contract. Which is actually quite good. Or not the contract, I'm sorry, the trading pair. Banana Cat and Wrapped ETH. So the contract's probably even older. A lot of money changing hands here. And it's still trading. This is like a legacy meme coin. It's crazy. Banana Billions will be reality. I want 10 million Banana Cats. So I'm trying to trade coins and keep adding to my bags. Hell yeah. Well, that's my alpha call for today. It's multi. Yep. Billy said Binance let him keep the 8K entry. Oh, of course. That's not up to Binance. Holy Fot said, is alt season just starting? Or are we halfway through? I personally believe it's just starting. TSG said, can MXC still be used from the USA? I'm not entirely sure. I know that they implemented KYC, and if that was the case, then you would only be able to buy spot. You would not be able to leverage, I believe. JY's Adventure said, thanks for looking at that as well, JJ. Of course. You asked for one more thing earlier, JY. Let me know what it was. I don't remember. I remember Banana Cat because I've looked at Banana Cat a million times. Was it Al Meow? Might have been Al Meow. No. This potential double top. Looks like a W right there, though. So maybe it's doing the WM thing. And then more downside. I don't know, though. It does look like it's in an overall uptrend. Let's go to the daily. Yeah. Yeah, look at that. That's beautiful. Nice parabola. Swinging up pretty hard. See if it continues on that trajectory. Very nice. Very cool. What are you doing, Bitcoin? This looks promising. Someone just asked about alt season. That's going to depend entirely on Bitcoin dominance. And with this swing up, an attempt to reclaim 58% failing right here and getting pushed down now. These wicks right here are very telling. That means Bitcoin tried really hard. It got really, really far, and then it got sold off. Got really far again, sold off. Got really far, didn't get quite as far as earlier, and then it got sold off. This is weakness right here. These wicks are showing you the weakness in Bitcoin dominance. Once that breaks down, especially if it doesn't hold these levels, it could be game over. If it loses this orange line, which has acted as support now for Bitcoin, and it was going to be resistance, but Bitcoin busted right through both of those, and now it's riding it as support. If Bitcoin dominance breaks below that and continues to the downside, we should see alts react positively off of that. That also does not mean that Bitcoin needs to go down in order for that to happen. All that means is that Bitcoin will be underperforming compared to alts, which is huge. El Meow, yes, okay. That's what I thought. Yeah, it's in an overall uptrend. It's in a huge parabola, especially on the daily. So I don't want to say it's going to go down, but it has potential to. $67.1 million market cap. That's a small market cap, too. See, you got this nice curve, and then it's starting to curl up. So with that being said, maybe it's not on that violent of a curve up, you know what I mean? It could just be like this, which I would guess I would just try to watch it do this, but it doesn't look like it's going to do that, you know what I mean? It looks more like it's if it's not going to do this, then maybe this. I don't know. It's kind of hard to say. There's no bullish or bearish div. There's no obvious patterns in the charts. It just kind of was accumulating for a bit, and then it started getting a nice uptick in volume. I guess that's a big indicator right there. You got this huge volume here, which came out of nowhere. This thing was dead, and then it just exploded. And then you got very mellow volume right here. Started to uptick a little more right here though, and then big uptick right here. A lot of people buying and selling. So it does kind of look like it's starting to mellow out a little bit, but I would like to see this continue to rise as far as volume is concerned. Then I feel like it'll have a good chance of continuing to the upside. I do like that the RSI is consolidating while the price is kind of going up. I guess you do have bearish div right there. So is that promising? Because then I would want to see bullish div. Or I guess it could be the other way around. Bullish div like this, but then this would have to go lower. And then you would have some promising chop upside, chop downside. You know what I mean? But then that's me creating a lot of fantasy in the chart because we only have like 25% of that entire move, which is nothing. I can make up shit all day, you know what I mean? But that bearish div does indicate a potential push to the downside. Now, whether or not that's played out already is your decision. 17 to 25% is pretty decent sized pullback, but it might be indicative of, like I said, that setup for bullish div to then push it higher. Every reaction has an equal and opposite, or every action has an equal and opposite reaction. I fucked that up too. Oh, jeez. Tishu said, I ask because I peek. Okay, let me see. Can MXT still be used for US? I asked because I peeked your ETH wallet and has an incoming ETH from MXC 4 days ago, and I think it was a donation. Somebody definitely sent me ETH the other day, and nobody said anything. I do think it was a donation. I think you're right. John said, really, Bitcoin tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter? That's very possible. Chester. Hoff said, I will give XRP credit bouncing off its 21 high where Solana just dipped below it. The Pi cycle tops up near like 124K or 128K. We got so much more to run. So much more to run. That doesn't, it's like I was saying with Bitcoin dominance. Just because Bitcoin dominance is going down, that does not mean Bitcoin itself is going to go down. Bitcoin could chop up to 125 while alts just go crazy. You know what I mean? JWest Ventures had 300 mil to 400 mil market cap target. Thanks, JJ. Of course, man. Yeah, I agree. 300 to 400 mil, I think, is easy. For sure. Especially if they keep this this attention on them. Oh my goodness. Tishu said we could have bought Bonk and MXC at the bottom. At least I missed it. I miss MXC, man. MXC was like game changing. I was on KuCoin. KuCoin's not bad. The reason I was so attracted to KuCoin is because they had been hacked in the past. And they admitted it. They came out and they said, listen, we were hacked last night. No user funds were affected. And they were. User funds were affected. Somebody hacked and stole like a couple $100 million. But KuCoin, being an exchange that doesn't want to lose customer base, just took money out of their pocket and replenished their customers' exchange or balances without anybody ever knowing. They came out and they said, this is what happened. Customer accounts were not affected. We reimbursed you guys. We fixed the issue. And we're looking into it now. That sold me. I was like, fuck yeah. An exchange that takes accountability and they pay for their mistakes. So I signed up for KuCoin and it was great, whatever. But they never updated their user interface. Ever. Over the course of like 2, 3, 4 years. And it started to get old. People were started using MXC and it looks beautiful. And I'm like, fuck it, I'm going to try this. And it was amazing. Totally new user experience. The user interface was beautiful. Everything was like nice and smooth. And then they forced KYC, which ruined it for me. And then I went on to use Bitunix. And now moving to Ourbit. Ourbit is the closest I've seen to MXC so far. NRGRLG said, what's up with Coinbase adding all these meme coins? That's what they do every single bull market. They add meme coins like crazy. Hopefully they continue to do that and they add SNEC. But yeah, Coinbase is, especially during the bull market, their biggest profitable area is probably fees from people trading meme coins. So it's in their best interest. If these meme coins have crazy amount of volume coming in every single day, it is in their best interest to add as many meme coins as possible. The ones that have that crazy amount of volume. Yeah, we might go back down some more. Look at SUI. Wow. Just busting through previous all-time highs. What is going on with SUI? That's amazing. This might be the indicator that we need, guys. SUI might be setting up the next alt season. Tishu said, should we use a VPN for non-KYC exchanges? That's what a lot of people do. All I do is make sure that I make sure that my location services are turned off. And whenever it asks for permission, you say no. You never allow location services on your exchanges. At least I don't. And I've never had an issue. I didn't have an issue for MXC for the longest time, and then they like finally cracked down. Right now, Bitunix and Ourbit do not require KYC, so you guys can sign up for those. That's with leverage for the most part. If you're using a non-KYC exchange, it's probably in your best interest to set up a VPN, just so that you don't have any issues long term. But usually, if they do end up with an issue and they end up forcing KYC, they will give you a chance to withdraw your assets. So, but again, because it's technically illegal and they could just seize your account and take all your money, I never put too much money on there. RLG said, maybe I just wasn't there for the last one, but I haven't seen this much adding of meme coins in a short period of time on Coinbase. They just added Turbo and GigaChad. What app are you using to track crypto? Tyler said Pinlink. All right, let's go take a look at Pinlink. I use a bunch of different apps. It really depends on what ecosystem we're talking about. A lot of my stuff is on Cardano, so I use TapTools. TapTools is amazing. Outside of that, Coinbase is my on-ramp of choice. Yeah, Pinlink is just following our trajectory. It looks amazing. Just gigantic bullish and bearish div. There you go. You got a swift rejection off of that. That sets up your bearish div. And I would like to see more bullish div set up, if I'm being completely honest. But that would require, again, the RSI to chop down here while the price stays up here. So then you would have your price higher and your RSI lower. And then you would have, hopefully, your parabolic move for the pressure cooker. But as of right now, Pinlink is just rocking up to the upside. That's pretty sick. You love to see it. But yeah, to track my crypto, nothing special, honestly. I know my average costs on my big bags, and I just DCA. Tyler said, I'm not selling SUI for a while. Hoff, maybe $15. Hoff said, I feel there's a difference I want to do on Coinbase for my spot, that maybe one of the smaller exchanges for trading, but not keeping all my money on these sketchy ones. Exactly. Yeah, I've never put too much money on the leverage exchanges, just because they could rug you at any moment. And what are you going to do about it? Are you going to sue them? They're located in fucking Shanghai. They don't give a shit about you. Tyler said $1.34 average on Pinlink. Let's go. Dude, hell yeah. You're up over 100%. That's sick. I just can't believe SUI is going that crazy while everything else kind of takes a poop. Let's go check on Bitcoin again and update our liquidation heat map. Maybe they're just going to grab a liquidation at the bottom. There's really nothing down there, though. It's like the most boring liquidation point. Yeah, what? 100, 490. I mean, I guess they can get 70. They can get like 110 million right there. Yeah, there's quite a bit down here. Are they going to go down that low, though? That seems crazy. But they did just get up from there. Just yesterday. Not even yesterday. This was today. So we got 101, 720, and then immediately right here, 100, 490. Yep. I think they're going to get hit. NRG said, I feel like Coinbase isn't quick enough to track in real time, but Coinbase is what I use. Coinbase is decent for safety, and if you got long-term bags, I think it's fine. If you want real-time, like tracking of the price of the coins, just use TradingView. Download the TradingView app, set up the free account. People pay for it. I don't think that you need to pay for it, especially if you're just holding spot. Definitely don't pay for it. The free one's good enough, and you can add to your watch list. I don't know how many they allow. I think I'm maxed out right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 times 2, 28. I think they give you like 30 slots, and as long as you don't have it with 30 coins, you should be happy. And put them all right here, and then it'll tell you the little percentage change right here is for the daily. The daily close is at 7 p.m. EST during daylight savings, and when daylight savings ends or begins or whatever, when the clock changes, it's usually 8 p.m. EST. But that'll tell you the percentage change for the day and the dollar amount change right here. You can also add stocks to this as well. And then this is the price. All in this channel. And it's really nice for just looking at charts in general. I personally enjoy the 4-hour chart. But if you want to see how it's playing out throughout the day, then you can look at the chart, check things out. It's a nice tool. I don't know where I'd be without TradingView. I like it too much. I spend way too much time on this app. It's disgusting. NRG said, okay, I do have TradingView, but I'm not sure how to navigate it like Coinbase. Coinbase is simple for me considering I'm only in my 3rd year of crypto. Yeah, Coinbase does have a nice user interface. If you want simplicity like that, then maybe just do CoinMarketCap. CoinMarketCap. What's nice about CoinMarketCap is that it kind of aggregates all of the prices. So on TradingView, I could pull up 10 different Bitcoin charts, and the price could be different on all of them because it's all 10 different exchanges. On CoinMarketCap, I'm pretty sure it pulls together the highest volume exchanges and just tells you what the average price is between all of them. And it's live. But you're probably getting the same effect as you would on Coinbase as far as like the lag and real-time tracking. I feel like Coinbase is pretty good with real-time tracking. They're giving you the price on their exchange. So that's the difference there. So right now I'm looking at the Binance Bitcoin chart, which is going to be different from the Coinbase Bitcoin chart, which is right here. And there could be a price difference. Look, Binance right now is 100,677. Coinbase right now is 100,764. So there is about $100 difference between the two. And that doesn't mean that one's wrong and one's not. That just means that people on Coinbase are willing to spend an extra $100 on Bitcoin than the people on Binance. And sometimes there's big arbitrage opportunities like that, where you could go buy it on Binance and then go sell it on Coinbase and make $100. You know what I mean? T-Stew said, I use Coinbase Advanced for lower trading fees. Hoff said, I don't like how Coinbase does the last 24 hours for the percentage up. Jim Kennedy said, I dumped my C and bought Bonk with that dough. C was the worst. Hoff said, I'm Coinbase One member, but I'm still do buys on Coinbase Advanced. T-Stew said, Crypto Bubbles is also a good visual representation of price changes. Hoff said, Jim, it's fine. You might have overreacted. Jim said, yeah, Hoffs, me too. That's why I stopped paying for Coinbase One. Ooh. Oh, shit. Hoff said, now our portfolios aren't the same. That's pretty funny. Jim Kennedy said, Hoffs, no, you must mirror all my trades. Oh, man. I will forever feel awful for tormenting Hoffs with the contests. Don't forget, though, T-Stew did win today. Congratulations, T-Stew. I do like Crypto Bubbles. I don't reference them enough. Crypto Bubbles. They're fun. They're fun to reference. Peanut is up 27%. Very, very cool. Hype is up 17%. Virtual is up to look, they totally had an AI make this logo. That is the ugliest logo I've ever seen in my entire life. Arrow's up 20%, SUI's up 23%, ETH Classic is up 13%, whatever BGB is up 15%, ICP. I hate ICP. Can I like move these around? That's kind of cool. Get the fuck out of my way. Get the fuck out of my way. I didn't know you could move around. That's kind of funny. Why do you need to move them? Look at SUI's fat ass can't even get through. This is stupid. Peanut's like, move. Dude, Peanut's hauling ass. Damn. Ooh. Holy crap, guys. That stupid frickin' snake game. Agario. Imagine this, but with crypto. Oh, Agario is different. I'm sorry. Agario is the circle one. Snake.io. Imagine this, but with crypto. Oh. Oh. How am I supposed to get out from... Okay. Imagine that, but with crypto, where you like put money into play, and then if you kill a giant one and eat all of their little dots, you earn a crap ton of crypto. And you can like you would have to like log out. There would have to be some kind of cool off for you to log out. That's actually a really cool idea. Like PvP, play to earn. Cashapp said, LOL. NRG said, so I've noticed I have some crypto in very small amount in my Coinbase wallet that I did not purchase. Any idea where it would have came from? People could have sent it to you. A lot of times, you got to be careful with mysterious stuff showing up in your wallet because a lot of times people can like phish your wallet that way if you interact with it and you approve a transaction. Christy Trusty said, "Why do you hate ICP?" I just don't like how they kind of came out of nowhere and blew up. And Toncoin did the same thing. ICP definitely stuck around, and Toncoin, I prefer ICP over Toncoin. I will say that because Toncoin like manipulated their supply, and out of nowhere they just launched and they were in the top 10, and everyone was like, "What the fuck is this coin?" And the founders owned like 90% or something like that. ICP kind of had a sketchy like skyrocket to the top 10 situation as well, but they seem to have stuck around. So I don't, I guess hate's the wrong word. I don't feel comfortable purchasing ICP myself. I do hate Toncoin though. Cashapp said, "Imagine you organized the bubbles and it refreshed, right?" JWS Adventure said, "People keep asking if the bull run hasn't started yet." NRG said, "I use Coinbase Wallet, but only small amounts in some meme coins. Most of my money is on the regular Coinbase app." JWS Adventure said, "You didn't buy a squirrel meme coin to make millions." It's okay, I didn't either. John said, "That sounds like the worst game ever." I think it sounds like fun. Tishu said, "NRG, it probably is address poisoning. It's meant to trick you to send crypto to that address." Jim Kennedy said, that's a good one, Tishu. I didn't even know about that. Because I know that Coinbase pops up and it shows like recent transactions and stuff like that. That's smart. Like when you're filling out to send crypto to yourself, it'll auto-populate with like recent transactions. Wow. Jim Kennedy said, "I owned that and used to play about 20 games a day to unwind." Dude, it's fun. Snake.io is so much fun. We played that during the 12-hour live stream, which I will say, guys, we are going to be planning another 12-hour live stream probably within the month because I want to try to push 500 subs. Christy Trusty said, "I like ICP because of its innovations in the crypto blockchain sector." What innovations, though? Can you specify? Like, I'm genuinely asking. I'm uneducated as far as ICP's innovations go. So I am self-aware that my distaste for it is on the ignorant side simply because of the way that they kind of popped into the top 10. It just seemed sketchy to me. And from that point forward, I've kind of steered away from it. Address poisoning. The approach is simple yet highly effective. Scammers begin by studying a target transaction patterns. Looking for frequently used addresses, the scammers will then algorithmically generate new crypto addresses until they create one that closely resembles the address that the target most often interacts with. Interesting. So you could just have a bot do this all day long, and then eventually you'll start collecting money. That's very, very interesting. I guess my biggest concern ever with this is the copy paste not working the right way. But yeah, address poisoning, I've never heard of that, and it's actually very clever. Avoid copying addresses from your transit. Yes, see, you always want to copy the address directly from the wallet. And what I like to do is I like to send it twice so that I can compare them, like top and bottom, and make sure that they match. Let's see. Tishu said, "Yep." Cashapp said, "I lost a lot on ICP leverage last year. Not a fan myself." I didn't like Avalanche for the longest time because I held Avalanche for so long last bull market, and then finally I was like, this coin's not going anywhere, and I sold my bags, and then it exploded right after I sold. So then from that point forward, I was like, fuck Avalanche, they suck, and then I grew up, and I don't hate them anymore. I was fully aware that my hate for them was from a stupid, immature place, but it made me feel better.
Tichu said victims will copy the address from the last receiving transaction, thinking it's one of their wallets or exchange wallets, and send to the wrong address to lose your crypto. That makes so much sense, dude. Hoff said JJ hates ICP and the movie Inception. Hoff's the real ICP is from Michigan, and it's not a cryptocurrency. Tichu said some also have a message in their memo with a scam website. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I didn't know about that. Thank you for educating us. Look at that, guys. Tichu won the contest today, beat Hoffs, and is educating us on scams. Cash Oak said, LOL, I did the same on Avalanche, but I have 200 now at $9. Ain't leaving me behind again. Hell yeah. Dude, I'm super stoked for Off the Grid. I'm going to play it some more soon. They just updated a bunch of stuff. And in case you guys are unaware and you think that I'm talking about it without context, Off the Grid is built on an Avalanche sidechain called Guns Network, and it's a badass PvP first-person shooter. Tishu said we did a lot of research today. I like it. I like it too. I feel like we do a lot of random stuff throughout the streams, and I think the research is my favorite thing. I really like referencing the historical price data on CoinMarketCap and comparing it to today's information, like the total supply, circulating supply differences and stuff like that, measuring the inflation rates and how much market cap a coin would need to get to its previous all-time high. I really like that stuff, but I do thoroughly enjoy the idea, and maybe we'll do segments in the future. I like Hoffs asks a lot of questions as well. I like it when Hoffs asks questions, and I really like educating people on scams. I feel like that's super important because people don't know. You know, that discussion about address poisoning might literally save somebody from sending all of their money somewhere in the future. In a year, somebody could reference this freaking live stream. I have no idea. And they could see that and they could go, oh my gosh, I need to stop doing it that way then. Cash Oak said, gonna help mix blockchain into GTA 6. Dude, that would be so sick. I thought that they were doing that, weren't they? We read an article after Off the Grid kind of blew up about the invisible blockchain being the way to go, and I thoroughly agree with it. I like that you can play Off the Grid without knowing anything about crypto, and you could be completely unaware that it has anything to do with crypto, and you could still fully enjoy the game. And it's not play to win or pay to win or any crap like that. You can just utilize the crypto aspect of it outside of the game. But you don't need to. And it's not any benefit to you doing that. Like, you're not going to get an advantage over other players. I don't know. I feel like it was very elegantly, gracefully executed. And I feel like it shows through the player base continuing to grow. If you guys are completely unaware of what we're talking about, I have live streamed Off the Grid a couple of times. I haven't done any recently, but go check them out. I have a playlist right here. Oops. Of all the games. We got Off the Grid, Minecraft, Off the Grid, Daisy, Off the Grid, Off the Grid. The newer ones. These three right here are probably the best bet. And then we got a bunch of Daisy stuff. But definitely check out the Off the Grid live streams if you guys are completely unaware. It's a super, super fun Battle Royale PvP extraction shooter. And it's built on an Avalanche sidechain, which is huge. Bitcoin's pulling back, which is going to make alts pull back. Let's see how Total 3... Total 3 is not really giving a crap, which is good. Total 3 does have some quite indecisive candles. I'm kind of concerned. Let's see what it looked like on the daily close. The daily looked good. Daily had a nice green engulfing candle. What's the weekly look like? The weekly's red. I would not be mad at a red weekly close on total 3. I think that would actually be quite healthy. I don't, however, want this to happen again because this sucked. So I would like to avoid this kind of situation if we could. Because what was that? April through frickin' October? That sounds awful. I would settle for one weekly close in the red. I don't want to have to wait more than 1 week. That sounds like so shitty. Cash Oak said people just gonna flex with 10K avalanche. Right? Hop said I actually did that one time and thought I lost Bitcoin, but it was a recent address for Coinbase wallet and I hadn't used in a year. One day I went on there and there it was. I think I remember that. I think I remember you talking about that. Did you talk about that in the Discord? Because I feel like I remember you telling us about that. Just like you just accepted your fate. You're like, I lost this much money. And then however many days or weeks went by, and then you're like, I found my lost money. Damn. Yeah. Oh, we got 18 people watching. Did you guys smash the like button? How many likes are we at right now? Let's see. 18 likes. Wow. I didn't even have to ask that many times. You guys are amazing. What are we at? Should we do transparency time? Let's do transparency time. We are at 368 subscribers. Wow. Is that a lot? I feel like that's a lot more than we were at before. Am I crazy? We are 132 subscribers away from our 500 subscriber goal. We did hit our 3,000 watch hour goal. So honestly, by the time we hit 500 subs, we might have our 4,000 watch hour goal. Yeah, we're at 3,042 right now. So once the earn tab catches up, because the earn tab is 5 days behind based on watch hours at least, then the watch hours will be fulfilled. So all we need is that 500 subs and we'll be able to integrate super chats, memberships, and the shopping feature. So yeah, if you guys shield the stream, it would be very much appreciated. Everything is just kind of super chill right now. XRP is down 1.3% though. HBAR is down 2.5%. SUI is up 6.27%. Whoa, what is going on with SUI right now? Holy crap. Yeah, I think this thing's going to go crazy. Is this the pressure cooker? You got 2 instances of bullish div and 1 gigantic instance of bearish div that has played out. And it's now, actually, technically, you got the bullish div pushing into the bearish div, which pushed into the bullish div. Yeah, I think this is technically another iteration of the pressure cooker. It's going to go crazy. If it breaks through this and solidifies a 4-hour close above that, SUI might go nuts. Hell yeah. Cash Oak said, Godskin, CRC 20 chain, memes haven't really started. Might never get the hype. What? What are you talking about? Jeez, look at SUI go. It's gonna be one of those double digit days for SUI, I think. Just casually up 7% while everything else is dead in the water. Damn. Oh, there we go. Yeah, let's measure this whole move from down here. It is 30%. Wow. Hoff said, oh yeah, I was crying in there about it. I remember, man. I remember you freaking out. I don't know. how to handle people losing that much money. Like, I can talk to people all day. Excuse me. About, like, relationship problems and shit. Like, life in general and whatever. I can help them with fucking fixing shit and whatever the fuck. But when people lose a fuck ton of money, I have no idea. What am I supposed to say? It's gonna be okay? I don't know if it's gonna be okay. You just lost $10,000. I have no idea how much money that is to you. I'm not gonna tell you it's gonna be okay. Because if I lost that much money and somebody told me it was gonna be okay, I'm gonna whoop their fucking ass. Shut your fucking mouth. That's not gonna be okay. What did you just say to me? That would piss me off. I could just kind of exist. Like, people are bitching. They're like, I just lost this much money. And I would just be like, damn. And they're freaking the fuck out. Like, what else are you supposed to do? That's an awkward situation. Man, look at SUI go. Let's go check out SUI memes. See what SUI memes are doing. Is that why Splow's waking up? Maybe it is. Interesting. My sweet baby boy Popo. Out of nowhere. Getting triple digit gains. Let's go check out SUI. We got Peng Sween, Hiddo, Capo, Suisi, Hippo, S, Cat Slap. Axel. I'm expecting this one to be huge, specifically just because of that guy's tweet. Cappy. This one's really funny. I like this stupid picture. Pepe, Rex, Sog, Suilama, Splo, my sweet baby boy Splo, Plop. Plop's funny. Cat was a big one for quite a long time, still at 18.4 million. Very nice. Blub, 61.7 million. Nami, Mochi, Sui Guy. Yeah, man, I mean, these things are pretty freaking green today, I will say. Yeah, Sui's going crazy. It's over. Hoff said I called Coinbase at the time and was going full Karen on them. That's so messed up. They didn't lose your money. Sometimes you gotta unlock full Karen, though. I feel like you can be considerate, Karen. Like, you can kind of lay down the law without, like, hurting someone's feelings. My favorite was there was a local restaurant that effed up my food. I ordered Alfredo. My fiance ordered chicken. I ordered Alfredo. My daughter ordered chicken as well. I get there. I wait an hour. I'm waiting an hour. I got there on time, but they made me wait an hour. I'm like, whatever. I get the food. I go home. I'm like, okay, here's our fucking food. It's been an hour. We get the food. We open it up. There's 2 things of chicken and then a slab of fucking ribs. And I was like, I don't fucking want ribs. I want my Alfredo. So I go back up there. I'm like, you guys gave me ribs. I ordered Alfredo. Nobody in my family ordered ribs. You guys gave me ribs. They're like, oh my gosh, we're so sorry. We're going to give you your Alfredo. You're just going to have to wait. I'm so sorry. And we're going to also give you a pie, a free pie for your trouble. And I was like, okay, I'll take the fucking pie. I sit there. I'm waiting for another fucking hour. And then they bring out my Alfredo. And I'm like, thank you. And I'm standing there still. They're like, can I help you? I'm like, you guys told me you were going to give me a pie. And they're like, they go in the back and then the manager comes out. She goes, we already gave you your pie. And I was like, no, you fucking didn't. I've been sitting here the whole time. I don't even want the fucking pie. You offered me the pie for your fuck up for giving me a slab of fucking ribs when I ordered an Alfredo and I had to wait 2 hours. And then you offered me the pie and now you're saying I stole the pie? I'm trying to get an extra fucking pie? What the fuck do I want the pie for? I flipped the fuck out. And then I fucking left. And I wrote the longest fucking review of my life. And I went fucking everywhere. I went to Google. I went to Yelp. I went to fucking TripAdvisor. Everywhere where they could let me, like fucking 3-4 Google search pages in.
I left reviews on every single motherfucking website. And it was my life story. And every fucking month I get this email from Google. And they're like, your interview has been seen by 45,000 people. And I'm like, fuck yes, it has. Piss me off. I want my motherfucking pie. I still haven't gotten it. I'm not going to say the name because then you guys will know where I fucking live. I shut that shit down so fucking hard, though. That bitch for sure got fired. Upset. Upset, what a Karen. He probably put the place out of business. I'm surprised they're still in business. I'm not gonna lie. They got a couple of restaurants. The one in the next town over is like a seafood place, and it's so good. Their food is delicious. I still order from there. But the manager's gone, which is all I wanted. The bitch never gave me my motherfucking pie. How do you offer to fix the problem? You offer to fix a problem. I'm so sorry. I'm going to give you a pie. And then I'm like, I'm waiting for my pie. They're like, no, we already gave you your pie. It's like, no, you didn't. And then I was so fucking mad. He like gaslit me. They're like, we already gave you your pie, you pie thief. I was like, what? You didn't fucking give me the pie. I was so fucking irritated. It was bullshit. Oh, SUI looks amazing right now. I kind of want to FOMO some more SUI, but that feels incredibly irresponsible and stupid. Yeah, if I had to completely guess, I think SUI is just kind of telling us what's going to happen. Shit's going to start to pop to the upside. Hop said, they probably have his face on the wall. Do not give this guy free pie. Pie thief. That's fucking great. They probably do. I think I might have made I think I might have upset one of the hostesses when I was there freaking the fuck out. And then I told them, I was like, this has nothing to do with you guys. This is on the shitty fucking manager. And then I think everybody liked me because they probably didn't fucking like the manager. It was fucked up. I don't flip out on people in person ever. That day I flipped the fuck out. Like I lost my shit. And it felt so good. How do you I don't know, man. We got 2 orders of chicken and Alfredo. They give me 2 orders of chicken and a slab of ribs. Who the fuck orders ribs at a restaurant? Unless you're going to a rib place, they shouldn't have ribs. Hoff said, have you ever seen the movie Waiting? Yes, I love that movie. Wasn't Ryan Reynolds in that? That's going to be the movie of the day, guys. We haven't done that in quite some time. That is Ryan Reynolds. Is that him? Wow. Oof. Great movie. Classic, honestly. Look at Ryan Reynolds isn't even like headlining. That's funny. Oh, this is still waiting. Okay, my bad. There you go. Yeah. Yep. Let's see. Tish, you said feeling FOMO? Probably time to take profit some. Yeah, I agree. John said Ryan Reynolds, great movie. Really? High praise coming from John. It is underrated. I agree. Yeah, I think movies like that sparked the raunchy comedy renaissance, and we still have yet to fully recover from cancel culture. The raunchy comedy renaissance was an amazing time to be alive. I don't know if we'll ever achieve that level of comedic freedom, but I do hope that one day the shackles of society will be released upon comedy's ankles. I tried to be a little poetic there, but I'm a little heated from the from the ribs in the pie. I might have to go add on to my fucking several-year-old review. I'm very proud of that review. I legit, that's not a joke. I get emails from Google regularly telling me that like fucking 5-digit numbers of people have been helped by my review. It's crazy. Like that could have been published as an ebook. I could have sold that shit on Amazon. Oh. All right, guys. I'm probably going to call it. I know we got a decent chunk of people here watching, but Bitcoin's not really doing crap, so. Hoff said, yeah, I will never get another Porky's. Yeah, I agree. It's never going to happen. I would like to see a sequel to Tropic Thunder. That was a classic. And everyone's like, this is outrageous that they let this happen with Robert Downey Jr. And that's the whole point of the character. His character is supposed to be so over the top that he's willing to do this like incredibly not okay thing to be the character that he's playing. That's the point. I don't know. I'm not going to get into it. But I'm going to call it a night. And as per usual, if Bitcoin starts to do anything crazy, I will hop back on. Otherwise, I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much for joining me. Smash the like button on your way out. I'm probably going to be streaming DayZ here in a little bit. So if you guys want to join me for that, feel free. Share the stream with your friends and family. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Good night.